Leo, and welcome to your April 2018 love reading. This is particularly for you and a significant other, okay? I do the single one separately, and you're going to have to be patient throughout this reading with me, Leo, okay? Because I sense you moving into April with you and your partner pillars apart, okay? The outcome is beautiful, okay? The World card, the Six of Discs, completion of a cycle, okay? I like it, but by the looks of it, these are definitely separate, okay? So these cards can represent the two of you working in different parts of the world. Sometimes it can represent the two of you under one roof, but you are a bit divided from each other, not communicating, both in your own world. I would say especially your partner, because you've got the High Priestess in their emotional world, which sometimes represents them being in dream time, in their depths, that sort of energy. On the plus side, the High Priestess as an emotional connection is a very, very deep, almost soulmate connection, where the two of you almost don't have to be together to be connected. Now don't laugh, Leo, at me, okay? Honestly, because some people do, but when the High Priestess and sometimes the moon shows up, it represents sometimes a connection where two people can communicate almost telepathically, because the bond is almost ethereal, okay? But on a negative side, I can definitely see the two of you been separate, but together. Very, that's not uncommon, because we all go through cycles, Leo. And what happens is a lot of us forget that it's a cycle, and we might feel quite fearful because you've got a Nine of Swords regarding your how you're viewing this relationship, okay? The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety, which means you're going to the future and imagining everything that can go wrong, okay? Don't like seeing this for you, Leo, actually, because it's living in a state of fight or flight, which is so emotionally draining. Because when we live in fight or flight, our energy is always on high alert, and our adrenal glands just crash, which leaves us even more depleted. So our anxiety builds and builds and builds, okay? So that's what a vicious circle means, being stuck in a repetitive loop. I'll pull you some more cards, Leo. Your partner is a Nine of Discs, so the two of you are definitely two nines, Virgo and the Hermit card, not together. They, on the other hand, this is the alone and loving it card. Not loving not being with you, Leo, but being quite content with where they are. Maybe they're working hard, because this is a card, 9 discs. It's not quite a 10, but it's quite high up. So maybe they're spending time at work, and for some reason you're in this state of anxiety. Listen, you can contact me directly. My email's in the About section, and I can even try and explain to you the vicious cycle of anxiety, because as you get depleted, your anxiety only builds, and it's a repetitive loop, and it's really quite easy to treat anxiety, especially with foods and herbs and things like that. Because emotionally, you're the Five of Wands, pushed and pulled in a lot of different directions. I'm going to pull you another card, Leo. So this is a card for me of being a little bit stressed, to tell you the truth. So this is a vicious cycle. Your anxiety depletes your energy, and then you get even more stressed. Then the stress depletes your emotional energy. And so the two of them go hand in hand. Now, I don't know if this is just a cycle here you're going through, Leo, to tell you the truth, because we all go through cycles of extreme stress. All of us do. As this is just a cycle that you're in, because actually, I just pulled you another card. I'll show you in a minute. Now, your partner is the High Priestess. I told you what it meant on an emotional level. Sometimes people are involved with people and the bond is so deep, we don't always need words, because I'm getting your partner, even though you seem to be two separate pillars, I'm getting your partner in a much more peaceful place than you are. Yeah, this is you alone and loving it. And this is someone who's connected with her depths, their dream time, their intuition, okay? Again, on an emotional level, the bond doesn't even need words. Sometimes when this High Priestess shows up, incredibly profound connection. But if they're acting this way, this is maybe what's leaving you in this position, because the three of discs showed up, and that's my feeling here, Leo, is what needs to happen. I always want to pull the two of you together. The Three of Discs is a cooperation card. It's a card about group work, working as a team to create a harmony. And for some reason, that is not happening with you two. But at the same time, let's go right to the outcome. First of all, Page of Swords, communication, backwards and forwards communication. I think some of you are actually separated, not broken up, but maybe a little different towns, different cities. Because the Page of Swords is about rapid communication, texting, WhatsApp, all that stuff. Then the Six of Discs appears. The Six of Discs, one of my favourite cards. It's the card of mutuality, a deep, authentic connection between two people. But the scales are a bit unbalanced here. And I want you, Leo, somehow to find a way to pull together so the scales can come into harmony here. Because this is about mutuality, being authentic, being genuine, being true to yourself. Because then the World card shows up with the Empress. Okay, beautiful. The Empress card is love. There's no other word. I can tell you 100 words to describe the Empress, but essentially the word is love. This is a tangible love that you can hold in your hands. It's what goes on a daily basis between two people. Sometimes it represents the home, the family, tactile, touching, massage, that sort of thing. And it's with the World card. Now, I class the World card is a happy conclusion to a cycle. It's the last major arcana. So something's been completed so a new beginning can happen. And the new beginning is the Empress card. Some of you might be, watch out for pregnancy. Family card, moving house. And maybe that's why, Leo, there's a division between you and your partner. Okay? Maybe they're working away to try and gather these pentacles. But it's leaving you quite depleted, okay? Because fight or flight or anxiety is a state of energetic depletion, which is putting you in the Five of Wands, a little bit stressed. Your partner's not feeling this, and your partner's not feeling it because the connection between you is emotionally is a High Priestess. It's so powerful. It travels beyond place. There's no distance with this energetic connection. What needs to happen here is the Three of Discs. There needs to be a pulling together of your energy to lift each other up. Look, and the fire, which is warmth and transformation, needs to happen here. But the Three of Discs is always a card about uniting, because in a strange way, there's a feeling that both your destinies are linked, are out of your control. Probably because of discs, because of financial reasons. Your partner's maybe trying to gather more discs. And maybe that's what that Three of saying is, a feeling of things are out of your control. Okay? I think I really want you to be patient, because the Two of Swords is here. She's got a golden blindfold on. This is a divine situation. It's negative, is that feeling a bit of a stalemate. Things are moving forward. But it seems to be what's lacking is a coming together. The Empress is a coming together. She's like a bee on a flower. It's two energies that cannot resist each other. Like the Ace of Cups, don't even try, Leo. I think you're going to have to be patient this month. I know, I can feel you rolling your eyes with patience. Patience is the fastest route to divine energy. Okay? No one likes it, but everyone wants it, if you understand where I'm coming from. Leo, I actually really like your reading. I can see the stuff going on. I love the outcome. I do. There's something divine about this Two of Swords. It's like a sacred waiting, if you understand what I mean. And that's what your partner is. It's a sacred bond they feel. But maybe it's leaving you a bit anxious and a bit fearful. How you respond is up to you. You can get me directly, Leo. My email is in the About section. And the Empress is saying, do not worry. This is an attraction that ain't going anywhere. In fact, I think it's about to merge into a greater whole. And that's what the cards are saying, Leo. Okay, loads of love. Bye.